and welcome back to Jazz's Angel Number Tarot. I am super excited to get into today's video because today we're doing our weekly love pick a card to see what is going on this week in romance. So per usual, my Etsy shop is linked in the description below. If you'd like a private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. Other than that, pause the video if you need more time with the piles. Of course, you can always pick more than one pile, but let's get into it. So we have group 1 with the yellow stone, group 2 with the blue stone, group 3 with the clear stone, and group 4 with the orange stone. So just take 3 deep mindful breaths, center yourself, center your intuition, and then pick the pile or the piles you're being called to, and we're just gonna get started. All right, group 1 with the yellow stone, let's get right into it. What is going on in love for you guys this week? So the first couple of cards we have under your stone, you guys, we got missing you, keeping watch, and self-esteem. So it's funny, honestly, right out the gate, it feels like someone may be playing with you guys a little bit, group 1. Self-esteem says, I possess the gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. You may be aware that someone is watching you. Someone of romantic interest that you're interested in or that you know is interested in you has been watching you. And in some way, it's affecting your self-esteem because it's frustrating. It's frustrating to feel like someone has eyes on you or they're watching you, keeping tabs on you, and they're not talking to you, communicating what they want, or, you know, making it know that they have feelings. They're kind of just keeping it all to themselves, and it just feels like, it almost feels sick at this point because it's just like you have some fantasy going on in your head when we could be interacting in real life, like something like that. But we got missing you as well. So this may not even be like someone who just hasn't told you their feelings. This could be someone who is missing you right now, who's not talking to you, but I just don't feel like is saying anything. Missing you says longing for your touch. Keeping watch says tabs from afar. So there's like an energy of someone watching you guys, group 1, and this could have been someone who affected your self-esteem in some way. You're starting to feel good and more powerful in general. Like you're starting to like identify different energy centers in your body and like really resonating with your body and like, okay, where is this trauma or where is this energy located in my body? Like there's just spiritual energy to you guys, of you realizing yourself. But there is someone watching you and keeping tabs on you. To be honest, because your spiritual power is growing, if this is someone from like the distant past, that may be why they're watching you now, because it could be all of a sudden. It doesn't mean that they've always been watching you necessarily. This could be someone who's now interested in you and kind of circling back. We got twin flame and secret feelings. So again, that throat chakra block energy, I'm seeing more as we get more cards. We got the songs cards too, which is so funny. It's like your presence or your absence is haunting them. Songs, at the bottom of that one, it says remind me of you. So this person may have heard a song and that may have been what triggered it. And it's so crazy how that happens. Like the synchronicity, I feel like this person is getting synchronicity to do with you. Maybe because you're pulling your energy back, or maybe because there's still something there, like, you know, who knows why, but there's definitely an energy of that. Twin flame, triggering growth, is what it says at the bottom. So what I feel with you guys, I feel your self-esteem growing. I also see you kind of getting closer to like where this energy is stored in your body. You guys may have been doing like some sort of trauma releasing yoga, or yoga specifically centered for the hips, because when you do like, you know, specifically yoga, a lot of trauma is stored in the hips. So there's some sort of emotional release. It could have been just like a really good cry, but there's some sort of emotional release that you guys have gone through recently, and it's like this person is circling back or they're watching. There's two different experiences here. It's like you're trying to heal and this person isn't moving off of this situation. So I feel like this is a mixed bag. Some of you are fully letting this person go. Some of you just aren't giving this person the attention that they want because they're not saying anything. They're not being open and honest about like how they feel. And then maybe some of you aren't even aware, and this is like a secret admirer type of thing. But judgment and forgiveness came up. Forgiveness, I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. So someone is wanting forgiveness from you. Whoever resonates with that missing you energy, this person is wanting your forgiveness for the role that they've played, and any role that you've played, they've also forgiven. There's an energy here, especially with that judgment energy, because the judgment card in the tarot deck is like the day of reckoning. And with your spread, it kind of feels like, okay, someone's growing but not healing, so they can realize like, okay, I didn't show up as the best version of myself in that situation, but I don't see like the healing or action on their end. I'm not getting it yet. I'm gonna pull tarot. But judgment says that I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. So we'll see. Spirit, what's going on in love this week for group 1? A lot energetically is happening. You could be seeing this person in the dream space or wherever. You could literally see this person, but they don't see you. You could end up driving behind this person or vice versa. A lot of that. A lot of that. It's like the period in the movie, like the romance movie, where they have a fight and they're not talking, and they show like the little scenes of them living life, doing their own thing, and kind of like sad or pouting because they're not talking to their person. That's how this feels. It feels like I'm not getting, at least yet, direct interaction. I'm getting a lot of reflecting, healing, growth, you know, revelations, that kind of thing. I'm not seeing the action. So Spirit, what's going on in love this week? We have the Ace of Wands and then the Hermit. Taking action in hermit mode. Exactly. That's exactly the energy, because the Ace of Wands is pure power. It's the magic stick, it's the wand, it's the, you know, like whatever you call those things. It's just a wand. It's called a wand. That you use to, like, you know, do your magic. It's like, okay, there's intention being set, there's action being taken, Ace of Wands, but then the Hermit card came out right after that in hermit mode. So whatever action they need to take on their end, that's going to help them be able to take action outside of them, is what's happening this week. I see your person working on themselves. I see them fixing whatever was keeping them from being able to, you know, move forward with you. I see progress, a lot of internal progress, and the change really does have to happen internally before it can fully manifest on the outside. So otherwise you're just going to end up back in the loop. And I feel like you guys are tired of the loop. We have the High Priestess in reverse and the Two of Swords. So to be honest, some of you guys are like, listen, I don't really know for a fact who you're talking about, but I don't care, because I'm not entertaining anyone that isn't taking full action. Like, you can tell me all the details all you want to, but it's not going to change my bottom line. I respect it. I hear you. And I'm on that same exact wave, to be honest. Like, you could be troubled, but until you get out of your troubled state, we're not moving forward. And I'm also not stopping my life for it. So I feel that so hard. But High Priestess and the Two of Swords, you guys are really Ray Charles to the BS. You guys are really like blocked off to anything that isn't right. Like, I just feel like just this tired energy, peace, but tired. Like, I feel like for the most part, you guys are at peace, but you're tired of, you know, dealing with the BS, and I don't really see you, you know, dealing with that anymore. Ugh. So we have the Page of Pentacles that came out, Ace of Pentacles in reverse, Nine of Cups, and the Six of Cups in reverse. You're not looking back. You're not looking at yourself and really trying to grow and heal per se. I feel like your growth and healing is happening naturally, but you may not be making it a priority because it's just weighing too much on you. I feel like you guys may be in this space where you're open to fun. You want to enjoy your life. You want to live life, and you want to just focus on other things, maybe not even love related, because of how things have been crashing and burning. You're like, if it's not smooth, if it's not easy, then I'm just going to release it. And that's just what it's going to be. We got the Page of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So you guys are waiting, you know, for someone to make an investment in you. You're not jumping up to make an investment in anyone else. And we got the Hanged Man at the bottom of the deck. So you're like, you know what, whatever is meant to be in my life, whatever's supposed to be in my life will be in my life. But that's where you are. I do see internal work being done outside of you. So through other people, I feel the energy getting better. So you'll see that in the coming weeks. But for now, this is really an energetic week when they're working on the root of the problem. If you're dealing with someone, or even if you haven't met this person yet, this is what they're going through. You may be asking Spirit, like, when is my person going to come in? What are they doing? What's the holdup? And I don't see that it's on your end. I see that you guys are pretty peaceful and content at this time. And for the most part, whatever's going on their end, it looks to be like exactly what we talked about. So that's what I got for you. My Etsy is linked below if you want a private tarot reading. That's what's going on in love this week. I'll talk to you soon. Now offering 7-day vigil candles burned on my personal altar for money, transformation, romantic love, psychic ability, clearing negative energy, passion, power, and more. All right, group 2 with the blue stone. Let's get right into it. What is going on in love for you guys this week? So the first couple of cards we have under your stone, we have change, differences, and isolation. So it looks like you guys may have put somebody on time out. Change says, I understand that nothing can change or evolve without movement, and maybe there was too much movement, so you had to put things on pause, because we got isolation, staying to myself, and differences. We're on different pages. So I see you guys kind of in this energy where you're dealing with someone, or you've been waiting for love to come and trying to take action, or maybe even trying to force it, and it's like nothing is working. So I see you kind of cleaning your hands of it. Or if you're dealing with someone and it's like you haven't been seeing eye to eye, the energy just hasn't been feeling right, hasn't been feeling normal, instead of stressing about it and trying to fix it and control it and change it and do the most, you're just like, I'm going to allow the change to naturally happen. I'm going to do something differently, like hold my energy back or take a week off from seeing this person so that the situation can change. So I see you like doing something different, but it's looking like a releasing or spending time alone. We have imperfections and union that just came out. I see you coming closer to someone. It's like maybe you guys don't make sense, or maybe there's things that aren't perfectly right about the situation, but you're still ready for love to move forward. Also, for those of you who are completely single and you've been waiting for love to come through, you're done with this whole let me work on myself until there's like, you're done with that. Like, I'm imperfect, but I'm enough and still deserving. And I want union. So spirit knows what I'm looking for. I know what I'm looking for. I'm gonna release it. What else is there to hold on to? Because I'm not gonna keep working on myself for someone I don't know. What if that person, the person I'm gonna be with, their superpower is to deal with insecurity? So if I have this insecurity, that could be okay. Like you're not internalizing why love isn't here anymore. For those of you who are completely single, and it's creating space for the union to actually come through. It says, let's get together at the bottom of union. At the bottom of imperfections, it says making you change. So there's an energy here of your imperfections have been making you feel like, you know, you want to change everything. But we have destiny, transformation, and questions. So I feel like this shift in energy within you guys personally, I feel like you guys were in a space before where you had a lot of questions, or you were making a lot of assumptions, or just like running yourself into the ground with all the work you've been doing. And this could apply to every area of your life, to business, to making money, to spiritual ascension. Like pick a category. This can apply to literally all of them. And you're just not with that anymore. You're like, I'm not gonna just run myself absolutely ragged. You're allowing yourself to be, and allowing yourself to be imperfect. And you're also realizing like you can't ever be perfect. So it's not like, okay, I can't ever be perfect, so let me just not work on it. But it's just like, I've done enough though. So you're allowing for destiny and transformation to come through. You're kind of giving your situation up to God. So I'm interested to see in the tarot what happens this week. But changes in love at the bottom of transformation. The bottom of destiny says we were meant to be. And then at the bottom of questions, it says no clear picture. So you're allowing destiny to come through because you have no clear picture. You haven't gotten any revelation. And it's like, spirit knows what I want, what I need. I'm going to allow spirit to answer this question, or to fix, you know, be the resolution to this issue I'm having, to fix this situation. Oh, you know what? And failure has kept you from letting go for a long time because you felt like if you didn't do anything, maybe you guys are super in your masculine energy, you're super business minded, so you apply rules from business to love, and it just doesn't work that way. Because there's an energy here of feeling like if I give up, I'm never gonna have love. And it's like, that's true to business. Love can happen at any moment, literally any moment. Like when you met your last person you were interested in, you didn't know that you were gonna meet them that day, unless it was like someone you met from a dating app. You didn't know you were gonna meet them that day. It literally came to you. You didn't chase after it. It came to you. You saw that person wherever you were. So this doesn't apply. Like these rules don't apply to love. So you're learning that love and failure is what came out. So love has definitely been a priority, something you've been trying to invest energy into, something you've been trying to understand and genuinely be open to. I commit to the practice of seeing good in all things at the bottom of love. Failure says that I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. You guys may have texted texted an ex, got on a dating app, done something that you wouldn't normally do, slept with someone before you got any commitment from them. Some of you feel like you kind of took a step in the wrong direction by something that you've done recently. Spirit, what's going on this week? I don't see you completely changing, but you're opening up to the idea of working with Spirit. We got the 3 of Cups and the 8 of Cups in reverse. You're not completely a changed person, but again, there's this room opening up in your love life because of this change in mindset and you at least trying to release. Three of Cups is giving me like, okay, you know, I want to party with the universe. Like, let me see what you're talking about. Like, let me humor you type of thing. 8 of Cups in reverse though is like, okay, I haven't completely abandoned my old self though. So just know that, but I'll entertain you. You're trying to work smarter, not harder. We have the World card in reverse and the 7 of Coins in reverse, which is so interesting because 7 of Coins in reverse is definitely like, I'm lifting this burden. I'm not focusing on what I feel like is holding me back. I'm not carrying this weight. I'm just not allowing this to sit with me. Whereas the World in reverse is still like pessimistic. Like, I'm not fully believing or seeing that my life is completely changing by these actions that I'm taking, but I'm still going to take them. So it is what it is. That's the best you can give. So Spirit, what is this leading to? So what is this leading them to, this shift? You're going to feel a lot better though. Wow. Okay, someone's coming back out of nowhere. So this is what I see. We got the 9 of Swords and the 3 of Swords. 2 of Swords and the Knight of Cups. So there is a love offer coming out of nowhere, and it's a love offer of value with it being the Knight of Cups. But 2 of Swords, you totally didn't expect it. So I definitely feel like all this internal work is working. Someone is coming back, or this feeling for guilt, and you're going to have one last purge of it, and then you're going to release it. That's what I see for you guys this week. 9 of Swords, 3 of Swords. You're really facing what you did or what you feel like you've done or who you've been, whatever mistakes you've made, or someone is coming back from the past and you're standing up to them or resolving the situation, whatever that means for you. It depends on, you know, your history, whatever. But like I said, for some of you, it's just like forgiving yourself and actually allowing yourself to process that so you can transform and move on. And then there's a love offer coming through. I don't know if this will happen this week. I'm doubtful just because a week is so soon, but we got this energy. So I'm gonna just say, okay, maybe it will come in this week. It will come in this week because that's what we got here. So yeah, that's what I got for you guys. All of this is definitely working and helping you. My Etsy is linked in the description below if you want a private tarot reading. That is where you can find me, and that's what I have for you today. I'll talk to you soon. Now offering 7-day vigil candles burned on my personal altar for money, transformation, romantic love, psychic ability, clearing negative energy, passion, power, and more. All right, group 3 with the clear stone. Let's get right into it. What is going on in love with you guys this week? So interesting. Wow. First couple of cards we have under your stone, we have excitement, engagement, and death. This could be, I don't know, we'll see. We'll definitely have to see. Those are the cards we have. Death says, I am learning that endings are merely beginnings. So you may be releasing the unmarried version of yourself or the single version of yourself. Perhaps you're getting into a relationship this week. Perhaps you're getting proposed to if you're already in something serious with someone. There's some sort of engagement or commitment. At the bottom of my engagement, it says, I make this promise to you. So there's definitely like some sort of commitment. Excitement says, got my attention. So there's an energy here of you guys are excited. But there's also a death process. You could be releasing someone else and then meeting the person that's gonna propose to you. We have clarity and secret feelings. This is very odd. We have trust and love fear. So the energy, I'm definitely getting two different energies here. At the bottom of love fear, it says guarding my heart. So there's an energy of you guys really trying to stay more reserved, not trying to move forward with someone, not really trusting anyone. It's like there's this energy of you just more reserved, more hurt. It's like you're meeting someone new right in the middle of a breakup. Trust says having faith. Secret feelings and clarity also came out. Secret feelings, keeping it inside. Clarity says seeing clearly now at the bottom of that one. So this could be you guys moving forward with someone and them making an actual commitment to you. Someone that you've already been dealing with after getting some clarity. Or this could be you getting clarity and realizing that you have to put an end to a situation that's not going anywhere. We have chosen one and faithful. This is making me feel like you guys have some sort of higher purpose as well. Chosen one. It's giving me like an energy of spirit saying, you need a partner so you can have the support you need to complete your life purpose. So we got to keep this ball rolling. We can't wait for this person. Faithful says it's only you. At the bottom of chosen one, it says I choose you. So I do see someone choosing you and they're faithful to you. They're honest with you. You'll have to see how it plays out. Like whether it's someone new or old. If I had to say, I would say that it's about 30-70. 70% of you, it'll be someone new. 30% of you, it'll be the person that you've already been dealing with. Forgiveness, I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. So there's definitely an energy here of you guys letting someone go and forgiving them for like wasting your time, or forgiving yourself for allowing them to waste your time, or not committing. Forgiving, letting go of the situation. We have indecision and loneliness. So this is something you've wanted to resolve for a long time. This is something you've wanted progress on for a long time. This could be just that you've been single for a long time. But there's definitely an energy here of you guys not wanting to be like alone. At the bottom of loneliness, it says, I know that I am never alone. So you may have stayed in a situation longer than you should have, causing more hurt to occur because you gave this person more space and room to hurt you, you know, because you didn't want to be without anyone or go back to the drawing board, you know. Indecision, I use my intuition in all aspects of my life is what it says at the bottom of that one. So really trust your intuition this week, but I feel like you guys are leaving something. Spirit, what is going on this week? What is happening this week for group 3? Knight of Swords in reverse and the 9 of Swords. So you guys are like, listen, I have something here, but it's not going anywhere, so I'm still not staying. It's bringing me more stress, so I'm going to let this go. 4 of Pentacles in reverse. I'm going to let this go. If it's truly meant to be, this person will make me a better offer, but at this point, I've given them enough time to think. I've shown them enough of who I am for them to make an informed decision, and I really do feel like you guys are releasing someone or a situation that hasn't been going anywhere. And this is exactly what I'm talking about. We have the Sun in reverse and the Fool card. So something is ending, yet something is starting with that Fool energy, or starting all over. And it's like, what the heck? The Sun in reverse, you know, there's a loss. There's a loss here and there's a gain. There's a loss and a gain this week. We have the 8 of Wands in reverse and the 7 of Wands. You know, the message that I'm getting with this is Spirit is saying what caused this progress was your willingness to move forward and to work on things. Before, you may have been manifesting things based on just having something sooner. Like we have the 8 of Wands in reverse. So Spirit is saying you're not trying this just because you feel like it's going to bring you something that you want, which is something you may have done in the past. You know, your motivation may really come from just wanting something as quickly as possible, or just obsessively wanting something. But being willing to do your part, being willing to kind of let go is the thing that has actually allowed you to manifest this new beginning, this new love so quickly. We have the Ace of Wands. There's also something about knowing what it is that you want and knowing what you don't want. And I feel like with you having a higher purpose and coming to that revelation, and then also knowing that you want a relationship, it's just like Spirit's like, we got to get this out of the way then. So we have hope with love and acceptance. It says, love is yours, recognize your divine worth, and choose loving thoughts. I see you choosing yourself, and then someone else is choosing you. And you may not have been choosing yourself in that last situation or relationship, which is why it couldn't reflect outside of you. You know, what you were choosing was someone else, not the best of the best for you. So whenever you manifested something, it would just be something for someone else. Like you would manifest yourself into other people's realities because you had things to give them, but you couldn't manifest anyone into your reality because all of the choices that you made were to make another person happier and make things more comfortable for them versus making things more comfortable for you. So it's really weird how everything is happening and how it came about and how it worked out. We got the Holy Spirit with expect miracles. The Holy Spirit is coming through to bless your love life, okay? Remember that only love is real. Miracles will occur naturally, and Spirit has your back. So Spirit has been watching you really close, paying attention, and it's just like this is that final push, and there's just like this Uranus energy, like this like serendipitous, spontaneous is the word I'm looking for, not serendipitous, spontaneous reaction to this choice that's made. So that's what I got for you guys, group 3. That is what I see happening in love. My Etsy is linked below if you want a private tarot read. That is where you can find me. But that's what I got for you guys today. I'll talk to you soon. Now offering 7-day vigil candles burned on my personal altar for money, transformation, romantic love, psychic ability, clearing negative energy, passion, power, and more. All right, group 4 with the green stone. Let's get right into it. What is going on in love for you guys this week? So the first couple of cards we have on your stone, we got growth, we got confidence, and we got new love. So let's see what you guys got going on. Growth says, I want to expand my consciousness and awareness. Spirit is saying focus on that for a second. So the growth is causing a domino effect is what Spirit is saying. So you're having some sort of epiphany come through this week, some sort of revelation, a download, whatever you want to call it, whatever way you experience it. But something is revealed to you this week that gets you closer to love. So you can trigger this yourself by getting into meditation. 528 is good, but 639 frequency I would actually listen to instead, because 639 frequency helps you with interpersonal relationships and also with introspection and mending relationships. So mending the masculine and feminine within yourself to help you get the download and revelation would actually help. So that's what I would suggest. But yeah, new love. At the bottom of that one, it says love is in the air. At the bottom of confidence, it says faith in my abilities. So you guys are having some sort of something happening, you know. It's like I said, it'll come through in multiple different ways. So we'll see. Some of you, it's going to come through in a dream. We just got the dream card that came up. Someone may also be dreaming of you as well, because we got jealousy that came up before that. So we got soulmate union and magic. Yeah, you guys, really listen to yourselves. I'm telling you, I can't even stress this enough. And I can't even give you an example because I've learned so much about how everything really does need to come from you. If you get the download or the idea from you, it's going to be the most potent and effective thing. The reason why people aren't having progress is they're following spells or, you know, like different things that other people were told to do by their soul, by their body, by spirit. And it was going to work for them, of course, because they had the perfect conditions. But if you are anything different from that person, even 1% different from that person, it may not work for you. It could, but it may not. So all I can say is lean in. All I can say is, you know, practice your meditation so you can get those downloads. But some of you, this is coming through a dream. We got soulmate union and magic. So more of that magic energy where it's like some sort of magic, mystical experience is happening to you guys and putting you in a soulmate union. If you've been manifesting a soulmate, I would say absolutely. but we have new love. So we don't even need to put a title on it. It's for you. Love of a lifetime at the bottom of soulmate union. At the bottom of magic, it says anything is possible. And I see you guys realizing that this week. Jealousy, it says I fear losing you. At the bottom of dreams, it says you're in my dreams. So you may see your soulmate in your dreams, or someone may see you in their dreams. Someone may be jealous. Your ex or someone you've been dealing with may have a dream of you with another person, and they may literally act different after that. Like they may, like, you know, I don't know, just have this stank attitude because they've seen you with someone. Or this could be someone of the past. We got the memories card that just came up. Dang, we got apologies. We got masks, against the odds, and secret affair. You may have a soul tie with someone romantically because this person is all of a sudden coming up as you're making all this progress. That's not a coincidence. There's likely a soul tie, especially if this person is having dreams and seeing you in different dimensions and things like that. Nah, there's a tie between the two of you. Because I'm like, what the hell is this weird experience of someone like being activated by your progress or by you getting into love? This was likely a friends with benefits or someone you had a lot of intimacy with, mind, body, and soul, spiritual intimacy, energetic intimacy, physical intimacy, whatever. Secret affair on the down low. So this could have been your sneaky link or someone that people didn't know you were dealing with. Memories reminiscing over you. They've been thinking about you a lot lately. They were wearing a mask, or maybe you both were because you decided that you were just going to be casual. Who are you really is what it says at the bottom of that. Someone is also realizing like your power and what you had the ability to be. Against the odds, never giving up. And at the bottom of apologies, it says, I'm so sorry. Spirit, can you clarify against the odds quickly here? Who are we talking about with that one? Against the odds. We have the Ace of Wands, the Two of Swords, and the King of Wands. Someone who was very used to getting their way. Ooh, someone who also may have manifested you, because the thing is that like the Ace of Wands is coming back up. The King of Wands already has a wand in his hand. And then we have the Ace of Wands. So this is someone who knows what they want and then also knows how to manifest it. Two of Swords, they didn't know exactly how it was going to happen. So with this against the odds, I feel like this is your soulmate, that masculine, that person that really shows action, that person who's really about what they say. Showing up in your reality. They kind of manifested you and you kind of manifested them, and there's this spontaneous combustion. It's definitely like there's definitely a magical energy happening this week. So that's what against the odds is. Spirit, one final message about this person of the past. What do we need to know about that? We have the friendship card that wanted to come out. So it's like really the only thing that there could be is friendship. I'll offer you a friendship, but there really is nothing else. Like what else could there be? You're manifesting a soulmate. We have adversity and self-esteem. And then we have trust. Trust. I accept my inner voice always guides me correctly. You know, and that's the thing. I was feeling that unresolved energy before, and I don't like, you can tell I have this desire to wrap it up. Because for me personally, if I'm manifesting love, a really good situation, a soulmate, I would wrap up as quick as possible this person of the past, you know? And this is still open-ended. I'm like, oh, I don't know, you guys. I feel like maybe there could be, or you already know, maybe there's a higher purpose you guys are supposed to serve together, because Spirit is not wrapping this up. Even though you guys are done dealing with each other, I'm not getting, oh, the situation is closed, ending, and like all the way done. That's not the message that I'm getting. The message that I'm getting is like there's still something here or something with them that still is gonna happen. So that's the final message about that. But adversity, I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. Self-esteem, I possess the gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. Yeah, that really sounds like there's some sort of higher purpose that you guys are supposed to do together. So you guys may be going into business later in life, or maybe you're still going to learn through each other. The friendship card almost came out, so it's like not friends but acquaintances maybe is why it didn't come all the way out. Like maybe you're not open to being, you know, friends with them, but there's still some sort of purpose you guys will serve. So I'm not seeing that situation completely closed, at least not this week. What I do see though is this Queen of Wands. Not you manifesting an exact true pair. Like I said, we had that King of Wands before. And it's like, the Ace of Wands in the middle of you guys. Both of you are manifesting each other, and then it manifests in the both of your lives. And it's just like, very interesting. Nine of Wands in reverse. Spirit, what else can you tell me? I just heard you're gonna have to get out of your feelings to get into this relationship. I don't know whose guides talks like that. I don't know. Y'all must be. And then we got, ooh. Yeah. Because we got the Queen of Cups in reverse and the Two of Wands. So I'm like, okay, someone still hasn't made a decision. Queen of Cups in reverse is like someone is still hurt, and their hurt is causing them to stay stuck between making this decision. Two of Wands. And that's when I heard you're going to have to get out of your feelings to get into this relationship. And it's funny because we had the Nine of Wands in reverse over here. And I was waiting to get some clarification about that. And these three cards specifically fell over here while the other ones fell over here. So as a reader, it's just like everything, I'm telling you, everything is connected. And over here, we got the Lovers in reverse, the Death card, and then the Fool in reverse. So Spirit is like, you can't move forward even though you have a true pair here until you close this decision. Or sorry, until you close this situation. So perhaps I'm not seeing any closure from Spirit because Spirit is not giving you closure. Spirit's not doing that for you. What you manifested was this true pair. And they were also manifesting you, which is why everything happened so spontaneously. But it's going to be up to you to close this situation with this person so that this doesn't get in the way of your new love. Like, Spirit made it so clear, like, I'm not doing that for you. So it's on you, you guys, to fully close that situation. Like I said, I'm not seeing any closure. I'm not seeing any closure at all. I see this person thinking about you, having memories about you. You know, I didn't necessarily see them contacting you though. So perhaps that's why this is such a hurdle, because you can feel this person energetically. I mean, you know, everyone always says it. You can do a cord cutting ritual, but what the cord cutting ritual is going to do, it will like diminish any energetic attachments you have, but it will bring you an opportunity to have full closure. It's not going to like close the cycle for you without closure completely. It's going to dissolve the energetic ties and then bring you an opportunity to still do what you have to do and play your part. So that's what I got for you guys, group 4. My Etsy is linked below if you want a private tarot reading. That is this week in love. I love you. I'll talk to you later. Now offering 7-day vigil candles burned on my personal altar for money, transformation, romantic love, psychic ability, clearing negative energy, passion, power, and more.